There is a popular story that I've heard throughout the years that is attributed to a legend passed down by the Cherokee. It's a story told by a grandfather to his grandson. He says to him, "My son, the battle is between two wolves that live inside of us. One is evil, it is anger, it is envy, it is jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, guilt, resentment, and lies. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, humility, kindness, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thinks about it for a while and says, "Which wolf wins?" The grandfather replies, "The one you feed." There is so much in the world today that we cannot control. We're tired, we're exasperated, we're frustrated, we're despairing, and mainly just fed up with everything. And it's all aggravated by the COVID pandemic that doesn't seem to go away. We thought we'd all be back to normal by now, and now we don't even know when we'll be back to normal or if we'll ever be back to normal. There's a lot going on in the world today for which we have no control. Or is there? Is there something we still have control over? The story of the two wolves teaches us that we can have control over what we feed our minds and our spirits. The attitudes we embrace will influence our future. So in a way, we do have control over our outcomes and our futures. We tend to find in life that which we're looking for. This is the essence of the Cherokee legend. Yet there is scriptural support for this truth. Proverbs 11:27 says, "If you search for good, you will find favor. But if you search for evil, it will find you." If you're constantly looking for good, being optimistic, staying hopeful, you will most definitely find it. However, if you look for things that bring you down, always considering the negative, seek what is evil, it will find you. That's different from looking for the good. Evil will come crouching at your door and find you. Negatives will come face to face with you and block your way, impede your path. So we can say that we are a reflection of what we think. If our thoughts are consumed by negativity and fear and worry, that will direct your life. And that is scriptural too. Proverbs 23:7. "So as a man thinks in his heart, so he becomes." Our life moves in the direction of our strongest thought. But isn't an optimistic outlook oftentimes just unrealistic outlook? Blind faith, wishful thinking, a denial of reality, burying your head in the sand when the world is crumbling around us, to do nothing about what is going on? However, true optimism, a positive outlook on life that centers on God, is actually a call to action born from a confidence and a hope for the future. It's an unwavering sentiment that God is working in every situation for our good, an assurance that God remains on the throne, that God is not absent, that He understands our suffering. God continues to be at work. It's not some Pollyanna attitude for which we deny reality, but an active faith that sees that God is still working even in the midst of turmoil. So there is truth in that ancient Cherokee legend. We need to starve out the voices that rob us of joy, rob us of hope, that rob us of the prospect of a different kind of world. And we need to feed the spirit of godly hope. Feed the things that build our faith. Feed the assurance of the promise that our God remains sovereign. Feed godly hope and confidence, and starve out the negativism. And know that whatever seems to be crushing us, God is redeeming us in every way. God is bigger than our problems.